F1 races like Suzuka and Singapore, the undercut can be extremely effective because of the circuit layout. For example, their track might be quite abrasive, there may be a low number of DRS zones, or they might have a low number of braking zones. So in case you hear your commentator talking about the undercut, this is what they mean in under 2 minutes. The undercut comes under the family of pit stop strategies, and it's essentially an off-track overtake. So as an example, let's say Ferrari have deployed the undercut for Hamilton, who is trying to overtake Piastri, and Piastri is 1.5 seconds ahead of him. So Hamilton comes into the pits on lap 12, and whilst he does lose some track time, as you would with any pit stop, he does get a fresh set of tyres. Meanwhile, Piastri will go on to complete lap 13 with older and more worn tyres. Then Hamilton will come out and complete lap 13 on his new tyres, which should be quicker than Piastri's, especially if Ferrari got him out into a decent amount of clean air. And then McLaren go, hold up, wait a minute, we are getting undercut here. So they pit Piastri at the end of lap 13. But by the time he comes back out, he should be behind Hamilton on lap 14. Now there can be some variation to this. For example, the undercut may still work if Piastri pitted on lap 14 or lap 15. Also, I said the gap was 1.5 seconds, but generally this can be up to 3 seconds. Although you have to remember that the undercutter has to at least match the time that their rivals put in, and at the very least also make up the gap. And that can be a lot to ask for, which is why the undercut doesn't always work. For example, if there's traffic, it can be hard to pass and there will be dirty air. The team could have a slow pit stop, a safety car could come out just after the undercutter has pitted, and of course they may just not have the pace. And that could be because sometimes drivers just can't get enough heat into new tyres. Also, another element of this game is that the rival might decide to go long, so they might end up overcutting the attempted undercutter, although I feel like we see this less often. If a driver is getting undercut, generally they will try to pit as soon as they can.